G'day guys, your old mate Big J here. Welcome to another edition of Aussie Boxing Talk. And before I get into the boxing for today, because there's a couple of things going on, the Olympics. All I can say is thank fuck that shit is over. It was embarrassing from fucking start to finish. It started off with the worst opening ceremony of all friggin' time and finished up with the worst breakdancing of all bloody time. And I'll get into that fucking Rachel Gunn idiot in a minute. So the Olympics, our most successful of all time. I think it's really ironic that our most successful Olympics is probably the worst, most embarrassing Olympics. It's certainly not the worst, right? It's certainly the worst this century, but if you compare the Olympics to the Berlin Olympics of 1936 and what happened at the Munich Olympics of 1972, right? Paris pales in comparison. I mean, Paris, you know, a fat Smurf guy, a guy with his balls hanging out, doesn't compare to, I think, 12 people dying in Munich. I think that's right. I think there was 12 athletes. They might have been Israeli athletes. I apologize if I got that wrong, but there might have been athletes that I think died in the Munich in 1972. So, yeah, but the Olympics, I mean, the funniest thing that come out of Olympics is old mate whose dick, he's a pole vaulter whose dick hit the bar, and that's the biggest cock block of all time. Bar that happening, the Olympics was, and bar the Italian shooter guy who didn't fuck around, the Olympics was an absolute disgrace. I mean, the opening ceremony, the triathletes swimming in literal shit. I mean, I wouldn't have done that. Also, I'm not fucking jumping into that water. Yeah, and then of course to finish it all off, but you know, you got two male fighters fighting in the bloody Olympics. Of course, the Algerian gets the gold medal and everyone says it's a good thing. No, it's a fucking bloke. XY is a male. I don't give a flying fuck what their excuse is. XY chromosomes is a biological male, and I'm sorry, you cannot compete. Simple as that. Australia, you know, the reason why we won more medals than ever is because we competed in more sports than ever. Like, if you compare the games of Sydney to now, and you take out the skateboarding, which the young girl got a gold medal, good on her. The BMX, they got a medal, good on them. I don't think the kayaking, Jessica Fox, because she's done 4 Olympics, so Paris, Tokyo, Rio, London. I don't think the kayaking was a thing back in 2000. Could be wrong, and certainly she wouldn't have been, probably not even born then. Right, or very, very young, too young to compete in 2000, right? So the reason why we got more medals is because there's more sports than ever and there's more people competing in those sports than ever. If you were to compare the swimmers of 2024 compared to the swimmers of 2000, I'm pretty sure Hackett and Thorpe and Klim would have pissed all over whatever they achieved in the pool at Paris. I haven't done the comparison, hope I'm right, but I'm pretty sure that, I mean, Hackett and Thorpe won like 6 gold apiece. So, anyway, the Olympics an embarrassment. And, of course, to finish it all off with this fucking idiot Rachel Gunn. Who the fuck let this moron in the Olympics? This is an absolute embarrassment. The entire world has been taking the piss out of us for the last week because of this fucking idiot who's got her bloody degree out of a fucking Weet-Bix packet, right? Or a friggin' cornflakes packet, got a degree in, I don't even know what a PhD is, being a fucking idiot, right? That's probably her degree, being an idiot, and cultural studies or whatever bullshit wokeness she's got a degree in, and does breakdancing, completely fucks it up, looks like a complete moron, and everyone's been taking the piss out of her ever since, right? And to the point where Jimmy Fallon is now taking the piss out of us. If that woke wanker's taking the piss out of you, you've really known that you've done something stupid. Now, listen to this. The Canadian government has been apologising for decades for Bryan Adams and Celine Dion. More so Celine Dion. I don't have a reason why Bryan Adams got roped into this poor shit. But the Canadian government has been apologising for Celine Dion for decades. Now the Australian government has to apologise for this fucking idiot. Right? And this is not a personal attack on you, Rachel, because your dancing was absolutely fucking embarrassing. I'm sure you're a nice person. Well, actually, I don't care if you are. I'm sure that, you know, you're a nice person and all that, but you're literally banging the guy that picked the team. Your husband was a judge. Your husband's a judge. Everyone's wondering how the hell did she get on the bloody team, while she was probably banging the guy. Yeah, literally, it's her husband. She's literally banging the guy that decides who gets on the team. So, an absolute bloody disgrace. You made a mockery. You have pissed on every single Olympian from this country. This country enjoys a proud Olympic tradition. We have done numerous, including the Olympics now with the young girl in the skateboarding, even though I don't really consider that a bloody sport, and the young kid with the BMX, even though I don't really consider that an Olympic sport either, but they've won gold medals. And this moron comes along and fucks it all in under 5 minutes. You ever heard the saying, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation and an instant to destroy it? This idiot's just come along and destroyed the Olympic reputation of the entire country, 100 years history, and everyone's talking about this fucking idiot who looked like she watched an episode of Mr. G or whatever that bloody high school high bloody show was, watched 30 seconds of Elaine from that stupid Seinfeld bullshit show, and don't get me started on that, and then watched a video of Cat Day Night doing her breakdancing. That's what her study must have been, because that's exactly what she liked. And the entire nation's taking the complete piss out of this fucking idiot. So, she does not deserve praise. She does not deserve, what she needs to be is like, you embarrassed the country and you embarrassed yourself. Fuck off, don't ever come back. And thank God the LA Olympics said no to breakdancing. She destroyed it in one hit, which I think was the plan all along. Right? You got to be careful of these woke wankers, because they destroy everything they don't like. So what do? They send out some 36-year-old white woman from Australia to do something that was started by black Americans back in the 60s in the Bronx, and fucked it in one go. You don't think that wasn't set up? People are saying this was a joke. That wasn't a joke. It was planned, right? And it was planned because she's on the closing ceremony or whatever, and she's actually doing a lot better than what she did on the performance. So this was all a setup, right? Don't think for a second that this stuff wasn't planned. Like the opening ceremony, it was all planned. It's all part of the greater scheme, right? So, and apparently boxing's not returning in 2028. Once again, put two blokes in with the females, destroy the sport, bang, boxing's out. Right? It's all part of the bigger plan. So, on to Australian news. From what I've been hearing, George Gambosis' announcement's coming up soon. Oh, yeah, and by the way, back to Anna Meares. Why did Anna Meares try to defend, what's her name? Rachel Gunn? Anna Meares, you're the most successful cyclist this country's ever had, and then you go and embarrass yourself by trying to defend this moron. Step away from her saying that's not an Olympian, that's just a fucking idiot. People train all their lives to go to the Olympics. People like Justice Hooney missed out on the Olympics through his own stupidity, right? But people like Caitlin Parker, who trained their whole lives, have gone to 2 Olympics, right, to have a chance to win a medal, won a bronze, and this idiot comes along and pisses all over it in 5 minutes. So, I'm sorry, but Rachel Gunn should be wiped from the record books. Swept under the rug. She never existed. You know? It's like the Simpsons memes are just endless. Absolutely endless. I mean, the thing from Homer dancing on the ground and doing all sorts of shit, it's just fucking embarrassing. So, she's made a mockery of the country. Anyone that supports that, fuck you, you're an idiot. Right? You don't support that. You should condemn it and say that's the most embarrassing thing we've ever seen. Forget this woman. We don't want to see her ever again. Forget she ever existed. Right? Go back to your stupid teaching, your stupid PhD. Right? And not only that, you've ruined an opportunity for someone who actually can break dance. But as I said, it's all part of the greater plan. I guarantee it was all set up. So, anyway, George is going to come out with some news. Actually, I'll make another video concerning boxing. I just want to get my rant out for the Olympics. So, fuck the 2024 Olympics. We should have boycotted it from the start. Like I said, it would have been better off if we never just showed up, because it was just shit. Right? It was just shit. The bad outweighed the good 10-1. Right? Yeah, we got a good medal haul. So fucking what? We have to live with the embarrassment of Rachel Gunn for the rest of our friggin' lives. So that's it. That's it for me, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you another day.